In the world's eye, the affluents, the powerful, and the moneybags are mostly recognized as great achievers in their chosen fields of endeavor. In the words of William Shakespeare, world-renowned poet, quote, "Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some others have greatness thrust upon them." End of quote. Many believe in the true essence of greatness is the ability to influence the society positively as to advance the cause of mankind. Today, Delta States, South Nigeria, is one unique geographical entity that is blessed with master servants at the helm of affairs. The Governor Okowa-led administration has been consistent and keenly devoted to the total fulfillment of its promises to Deltans. Massive infrastructure development, wealth and job creation, good road network and urban renewal, building and renovation of schools, basic, secondary and tertiary institutions, and most essentially, the health for all Deltans currently being driven under the State Health Insurance Scheme, amongst many other laudable programs that are put in place to ensure prosperity for all Deltans.
A lot really has been done in terms of wealth creation. A lot has been done in terms of development of the infrastructure. And we are, of course, in partnership in terms of introducing reforms in education and reforms in the health sector. And I believe that all this has directly impacted on the lives of the average Deltan.
While the state's governor, Senator Arthur Okowa, has been busy with upgrade of facilities across all sectors, the state's First Lady, Dame Edith Okowa, has vigorously pursued the philosophy of making positive impact in the life of the people. This she has greatly demonstrated through her O5 initiative, drawn from Matthew 25, verse 35 to 36, to feed the hungry and thirsty, house the homeless, clothe the naked, visit the prisoners, and help the sick. And this she has pursued passionately.
Each and every one of us were born for one purpose or the other. It's not the number of years that we live that matters to God. It is how much you have affected humanity.
For the widows, every Christmas, he placed food on their tables to make them feel, oh, if not for these people. The orphanages, she has done a lot.
There is no gainsaying the fact that Dame Edith Okowa has touched the lives of Deltans in many more ways, and she has maintained focus, especially in matters of healthcare. Suffice it to say that her recent unveiling of the mother of all projects tagged O5 Grassroots Free Medical Outreach is blazing the trail across the state. So far, the O5 initiative, in collaboration with Restore Sight Africa Initiative and the State Ministry of Health through the Primary Healthcare Development Agency, has visited 15 local government areas, namely Ika Northeast, Ika South, Okbe, Ethiop East, Batani, Bomodi, Ndokwa East and West, Isoko North and South, Ugeli North and South, Udu, and most recently, Anyocha North and South.
The message has been one message to make the blind to see. So having moved around in 15 local government areas so far, we've seen up to 14,288 persons registered with us. And among these number too, we've given out glasses, 8,213, and we've given out 5,474 eye drops.
We're taking medical care to the people at the grassroots. Definitely is in conformity with the SMART agenda. In terms of effectiveness, you cannot quantify that over 10,000 persons have been attended to in this medical outreach.
The medical team traversed each local government area with outstanding success recorded at every point in continuation of the tour. Ndokwa West, was the 7th local government area visited from the commencement of the medical outreach. The area recorded a large turnout. At the end of the 3-day healthcare program held at the Kwale General Hospital, a total of 118 persons had free cataract surgeries successfully done on them. This may not be unconnected to the high-powered campaign deployed by the people, in addition to ensuring that the vulnerable were aided to the venue.
This left one, I don't do the operation for outside land before. As we park from north, come Kwale here, the eyes can't begin to worry me. Like play, this one take over and they full up with this. They call it cataract, they say not be in. By the grace of God, now don't come bring free operation, free medicine, free everything. I don't get anything I won't tell you now. God bless Okowa and their wife.
God used our first lady to heal us of all our needs. Today I just came for my eye and they gave me glass. No waste time. So I appreciate.
Monica Nwolai, Pete Clement and Ovie Blessing were few of the beneficiaries who could not hide their joy.
This lady is my elder sister. For 2 years and now, she have not been seeing with her two sides. But we thank God today that Mrs. Okowa has done a very mighty thing in our family.
May God be the glory today as I die life. As I see my eye open, I just thank God. May God bless her in Jesus' name.
Before I just see shadow moving as a human being. I'm able to see her eye now. See her face, see her nose. I am very, very happy. There's no human words in my mind that I use to express my feeling and joy to you people and to God Almighty.
It better pass the way I take off. Before, I know they use and see before. But now, I see very clear. I the great governor wife well. God won't give them this idea to make sure say the common people benefit from this 05 initiative. I the great and well.
The free medical outreach championed by the First Lady, Dame Edith Okowa, no doubt, is giving impetus to the state universal health coverage as encapsulated in the Smart Agenda policy of the Governor Okowa-led administration.
The Commission is a grand initiative of His Excellency the Governor and is geared towards achieving universal health coverage in Delta State, complying with the National Council of Health mandate to implement a state-supported health insurance in all the states of the Federation.
The outreach provided an ample opportunity for the First Lady, who is also the UN Nutrition Champion Ambassador, to reach out to rural dwellers, provided healthy living tips to aid the people scale up their nutrition knowledge. As she distributed healthy, nourishing soya milk powder, the free grassroots medical outreach across the state enabled the Ministry of Health to have a first-hand assessment of the health issues prevalent in the different areas. To this end, schistosomiasis was observed to be high in Ndokwa East, and free drugs were provided.
What we as a ministry do is to see that we provide a conducive environment to enable our O5 initiative in concert with Restore Africa do the wonderful job that they are doing. The government believes in health for all Deltans. Every activity is such that we're able to affect the lives of Deltans wherever they are, especially at the grassroots level.
The elated beneficiaries narrated their ordeals through the years. Mr. Emmanuel Analua, his wife and mother, shared the bitter turmoil faced in the hands of quacks, but now they attest to the prosperity agenda of Governor Ifeanyi Okowa.
Our mother's eyes was operated yesterday, and today she's okay. Myself was given glasses, and then my wife too was given the glass, and everything was free. We are benefited. The prosperity has reached my home.
I wasn't seeing with this one at all. I don't have any judgment that God will bless her for remembering the poor people.
Follow this my own treatment, this my eye, and I be my life. We are not a go if we go. If I want cross my road, they go hold me, but now I'm not sure say they go hold me again. Even if not do any other thing for me, this one I'm satisfied for my life. Anybody who thought Okowa not they go, life not go better.
The First Lady, who has developed the habit of celebrating with the vulnerable in the society, has, since her first day in office, marked her birthday with those in the prisons. On the occasion of her 57th birthday, on the 1st of June 2018, children at the Special Education Center of the Handicapped Abo had reasons to jubilate.
She has eaten with them, she has danced with them. You find that she has fully identified with these children the way it should be.
Hi, Excellency. Thank you, ma, for coming to celebrate with us today.
Dame Edith Okowa had her foot soldiers deployed to all the 5 prisons in the state to share love with inmates on her behalf. 5 prison inmates were released in each of the prisons in Kwale, Abo, Sapele, Warri and Ogwashuku respectively.
Today she cannot be here because she's somewhere else and she has asked us to come and represent her. But she's doing the same also in other prisons in the whole state. And this is what she does to bring smile to the faces of us here.
In the same vein, far away in Ole, Isoko South local government area of the state, the medical team and 57 persons who underwent surgery on the first day of the outreach, which coincided with the First Lady's birthday, had a special get-together in her honor. To them, it was a double celebration. First, to celebrate this uncommon woman, and secondly, for their restored sights. For Mr. Odobo and Mr. Michael Idama, a journalist residing in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, and many others who came in from Burutu local government area, it was a new lease of life.
Prosperity is not only when money is in your pocket. Prosperity starts from good health. Now my eye doesn't choke any longer. That is a part of prosperity.
My eyes were blind before I came to this place. I am seeing with it. I am very, very happy. I wish God will help you to continue helping us.
The medical team was on hand to attend to different health issues: free eye screening, test and treatment for malaria, diabetes, free HIV and AIDS tests and counseling, provision of drugs, free medicated and reading glasses, and UV sunshades to protect the newly operated eyes from the effects of the sun, as well as immunization for the under 5. At the end, 87 surgeries for cataracts and pterygium were recorded, 569 reading glasses were given out, 187 persons received free eye drugs, while some cases were referred to tertiary level health care. At the general section, 500 persons received free drugs. Mr. and Mrs. Smith Ogo could not hold back their joy as medical personnel took delivery of their baby girl amidst several odds faced at a time like this.
When I came, I was actually referred to a private hospital by one of the doctors because some of the health workers were on strike. But with the intervention of the all 5 members, I was allowed to deliver the baby here.
All 5 was here not for delivery of baby, but was here for recovery of sight to the blind. But it has shown that it's not just recovery of sight this time around. A baby has been added to the recovery of sight.
The people around yesterday, they were so excited and they were the first one to give the child a name. So I have no option because of what I saw yesterday, and I accepted the name as Edith Okowa Smith.
Isoko North was the 10th local government area visited by the medical team led by O5 Initiative. At the eye section in Ozoro, A total of 782 patients were registered, while a total of 61 cataract and pterygium surgeries were successfully carried out. 431 reading glasses were given out to those with eye issues, and 187 drugs were distributed. Among the surgery patients was a 13-year-old Chukwuka Sunday, who was injured with a broom by his friend, leading to corneal trauma. He thanked the governor's wife immensely.
When they removed this plaster and I started using this eyes to see that God will also reward the person that brought this free treatment.
My eyes have been restored back to normal. I can see clearer. I can read very well now. To God be the glory.
The story of a husband and wife who have lived blind for so many years readily comes to mind, as this couple today has a testimony to share. They affirm that the program has brought succor to so many families.
I've been trying to go for the operation. That was my plan. But for the money that they have been calling, I say, I person go spend such money for this kind of thing. And if I don't operate it, I'll be a blind man. We come to this, everything successfully. Now I can see my side.
Two of us, we are very happy. We appreciate. May God bless Okowa and his wife.
Dame Edith Okowa has maintained an unwavering compassion and has continued lending a helping hand to the poor, needy and less privileged. She has made a conscious effort to preach the gospel in words and in deed, while calling on every privileged Deltan to walk the talk.
Wherever God put you, whether by appointment, whether by election, whether by birth, anything, you are on a mission field for God. Success is how many people that have passed through you and can say, this woman, this man has helped me.
Welcome to Delta. My Delta, my Delta. Welcome to Delta. My Delta, my Delta. Come live in Delta. Come invest in Delta. Come explore the potentials of our state. You better run, come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where Okowa they do. You better run, come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where Okowa they do. I see your job and work creation in Delta. Make the youth say them higher. Okowa. I see good roads everywhere in Delta. Make the people say them cola.
I say make una put your hands together, clapper.
Udu local government area was next on the list. The indefatigable medical team was warmly welcomed by the enthusiastic crowd, numbering over 2,000 persons. Her Excellency Dame Edith Okowa was represented by Mrs. Tobore Uborewori, the wife of the Speaker, Delta State House of Assembly. 1,152 eye cases were handled, 546 eyeglasses were given out, while 92 surgeries were done. The general section had 900 cases ranging from different ailments. A 15-year-old JSS2 student who was blind in one eye was excited when he could see again with the operated eye. Another beneficiary was a 63-year-old widow with 6 children, Madam Victoria Ogbodu, full of appreciation for the free surgery.
One morning when I wake, as I wake come out, now I be this eye. I want to come bring water like I come. So they can't do my eye. Before I reach, I not call this can they see well. But now, when I open the eye, so be like say the eye, and I can't shine past it. That one, glory be to God.
I didn't see anything before. But now I don't clear. Any color was I see away now. Mr. Okowa, Governor wife, I thank you for what you do for mine now. God bless you and your family.
80-year-old technician who is an indigenous of Uromi in Esa Northeast, local government area of Edo State, Mr. Evans Eboigbe, expressed gratitude for a healthcare outreach beyond tribe.
I thank her for the help she gave me to operate my eye.
that I can see well again. I pray, may God guide them and protect them.
Still combing the rural communities, the team headed for Ughelli South in Delta Central Senatorial District. Dame Edith Okowa, while flagging off the free health campaign at Otu Jeremy, called on all to render kind services. Madam Margaret Tolulolo from Kiagboro town was among the 103 eye surgeries conducted. Other beneficiaries include 95-year-old Ijoibo Nwosu from Imo State and his 13-year-old granddaughter, Miss Favor Ochuku, and 40-year-old Mercy Ogo from Ebonyi State were all appreciative of the free medical care brought to their doorsteps.
I
know they see what since I fall and get problem from the eye. I never been seeing. And when I come here, the people do this. My eye was clear and stay warm inside.
Before I did not use it to see now. Now I can use it to see clearly. God will bless Okowa wife. God will bless us at the doctor in Jesus' name.
I dey very, very happy now. Because before on one eyes I take they see. But now I dey see for two eyes. I say, may God bless our governor, Okowa. Bless our excellence mama.
Ughelli North local government area topped the chart with a total of 145 eye surgeries. The Director General 05 Initiative commended everyone for effective session, while Dr. Ernest Ugbedo said their fulfillment lies in the smiles on the faces of beneficiaries.
The work when they send me, make I come do now, say make I tell all of you, and say thank you, say una come. Say they call una come out. God bless you in Jesus' name. The medical personnel, we don't open their hands, say may God use their hand to bless us. God bless them also in Jesus' name.
I often said that it has come to a point where every stakeholder, every neighbor, you know that somebody is blind and can't see. Your duty might just be to encourage the person. They might not have transport to come. Assist them with transport or give them the information so that they can all turn out within the 3 days we are going to spend there.
Aniocha North was no different. The First Lady at the flag-off was glad that the outreach has reduced drastically the rate of blindness, while thanking her partners for selfless service which God cannot overlook. Dignitaries from the area lauded the gesture as a first-class humanitarian service.
You know, our governor and the wife, they are very smart people, so they are doing something that is very, very smart. We thank them very much for this. This initiative to save life is in tandem with what God and Christ wants.
Their name will be written in gold because they have truly touched life of very many Daytons.
This is first of its kind. You can see these people, they are aged, they are elderly. How many of them will be able to bring out 100,000 or 50,000 to go and undertake a surgery like this?
The success stories that abound in most of the local government areas covered also resonated in Aniocha South.
Today, the miracle now we can collect and we go see him in Jesus' name.
Wabia memo operation nanya. Wopuzia mo asisia na oyanchali me bia mechie mechidia ke ludia ge pazo anyi mbashudia bia nyamu ge gbanya afumadia mo ozolika nwofu.
We have done so many tests that has cost us so much money. From here to Okowa to Asaba, I spend 5,000 every day. God in His infinite mercy, through the amiable governor, Senator Dr. Okowa, and the wife, Edith Okowa, God made it possible for my mother to undergo this surgery without a kobo, without a dime.
Indeed, Dame Edith Okowa has demonstrated greatness in the true sense of it. Little wonder, she has always prayed to God for more grace to change lives, one person at a time.
You better run, come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where Okowa they do. You better run, come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where Okowa they do. I see your job and work creation in Delta make the youth say them higher. Okowa. I see good roads everywhere in Delta make the people say them cola. Come live in Delta. Say me I say. Come invest in Delta. Come explore the potentials of our state.